Turn it up some.
Catch flights. Jet life.
Yeah. I'm getting hella mail from jail. Niggas telling me to kill it. When they get out, I bring them around some bitches. Should know be how I kick it. American Ninja, major motion picture, flipping my remote. Same way I do them hoes. But she already know before she touch my Chevy dough. Real nigga, let me make it as clear as my windows. No square shell, entering in the circle of windows. No one prepared for what I am. You know what I mean?
Alex reporting live. Your boy Alex said I was going to get started at 9 o'clock. I'm late. Technically on CP time, quote unquote. But yeah, just coming today, spread some news, some words, some opinions, some facts, so forth and so on. About 15 minutes of your time, real quick. Magic Johnson and the Lakers, man. What's going on? Why is he being fined every time he says something? Why is it a problem that he comments on other players in the media? What's really good with that? Because if you run a business and you're trying to improve your business, I don't see why you wouldn't be trying to add key pieces. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like for real. There's some word about whether or not Blake Griffin is going to stay in Detroit or not. Is he going back to L.A. to be with the Lakers? Things of that nature. Can D Rose get a good contract? What is Memphis going to do for a point guard? But let's just start with one thing. Can Derrick Rose does Derrick Rose deserve a better contract than what he has currently? I mean, I can't comment and say that he doesn't produce when he's on the floor. However, some people think he's injury prone. Some people think that he's a liability. No one wants to trust him. No one wants to pay money for something that they feel they're going to get cheated out of. And, I really can't be mad at that at all. I just hope in the comment section we can comment on this. I don't get what's, I don't know. On to the next subject. Blake Griffin, is he staying in Detroit? Do we care whether Blake Griffin stays in Detroit or not? Is Blake Griffin the same player he was for the LA Clippers? Absolutely, positively not. He's nowhere near that. He doesn't have the people around him that he had for the LA Clippers to make him look like some sort of superstar. He doesn't. He doesn't at all. I don't really get why people would even think that, he would develop into some different type of player like that. That's just so far from the truth. I don't know what team wants him. Like what team is gonna trade for him? What team is gonna pay for his contracts? Like who wants to deal with that load? I mean, in order to have Blake Griffin, you have to have other pieces. Now there are other people that people are trading for that you don't need other pieces with necessarily, or maybe that player's just better than Blake Griffin, like Anthony Davis, AD from Chicago, from the hometown. What's going on with this guy? Oh my goodness. Is it AD versus the owners, or I don't see I don't see the big issue. He doesn't want to be in New Orleans anymore. You guys want him to be in New Orleans. The GM was just fired, I'm assuming, because he made some terrible financial decisions for the team. He didn't want to take all those players for Anthony Davis, and the Pelicans were obviously interested in that as a whole. He just wasn't. And, who knows what that reason or what those reasons are or were. I'm not sure what the Pelicans are going to do in regards to replacing that GM, but let's talk about Anthony Davis. Is he as hot a commodity as it seems he is in the NBA? Would you, if you were the GM of the Lakers, trade all of those players for him? I'm not so sure that I would. I don't think so. If you're going to give away all of those players for that guy, he has to be doing some phenomenal stuff. Do you understand the level of play that he would have to produce in order to be traded for all of those players? Like, the Lakers were damn near clearing their bench for this guy. I'm not certain, what their motive was to get. I mean, like all type of players all type of players that they were high on before that they're not high on now. I don't particularly understand, what's going on with that. I planned on having some guests, friend of mine Will and another friend of mine Samantha. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm probably just gonna include them the best way that I can. Another topic that I like to throw out. Maybe people care about this, maybe they don't. I don't know. Do we care whether or not Luol Deng has a great season or whether or not he can help veteran teams? Do we care? Is Luol Deng even a thought of anyone's anymore? I haven't thought about Luol Deng since he played for the Bulls. I don't particularly care where Luol, like what team he is. I mean, not like I don't care about him as a person or whatever. I don't want anything to happen to him or anything, but like what team he goes to, I'm not sure that I'm not sure that I have too much care about what team he's gonna go to or what he's gonna do with his career. I mean, honestly, he should probably retire. I mean, he came in the same year, or maybe it was the year after LeBron. Yeah, he came in 2004. So I don't know. LeBron's still going tough, but that's another story, another player. Who knows about that? But what's been sticking out in my mind in regards to the NBA is the fact that the Milwaukee Bucks are definitely a team to reckon with. Like definitely. You can't even argue that they're not a team to reckon with. The Greek Freak, Giannis. I'm not gonna mess up this man's last name, but Giannis. You guys know who the Greek Freak is. Phenomenal player. I don't know if he was made in a lab. I don't know if he was, he has brothers and everything. I'm not sure, but that dude is the real deal. Do you understand? Like, they need key people. Maybe Blake Griffin can go to the doggone Milwaukee Bucks and help that team out a little bit. I'm not sure about that, but things may happen. A lot of stuff happens. Like, who thought that LeBron would go to the Lakers? Like, nobody thought that would happen. The Lakers, dude? No. Like, we didn't think about that at all. The Lakers? Stop it. Stop. Oh my God. The Lakers, man? No one thought that. No one thought he was going to go to the Lakers at all. I know I didn't think that. Like, period. I couldn't. It's still mind-boggling to me that he plays for the Lakers. That I walk in the mall past sporting goods stores and they have a LeBron James Los Angeles Lakers jersey. Like, that's crazy. Does anyone think that Toronto needs to do some switching up on their team? There's been some recent stuff going on. Do they need to switch up what they're doing? Because I don't, there's not a big difference in what they have going on, but I don't know. Maybe some things can be switched up to make things look differently, to present a different hurdle for different teams. I'm not sure what they can do or what they're gonna do, but I think they need to do something. I really do. I think they need to do something because all of the teams that don't need to do anything, that don't have that a necessity isn't presented to trade people or switch up your lineup or change up your roster, like teams like Golden State, like where is Clay gonna stay? Is Draymond gonna stay? Shit, is Kevin Durant gonna fucking stay? Like do we even know? Like where are you, dude? Like, we know you're playing for that team. Where's your mind? Like, come on. Where's your mind? But KD, Clay, Draymond, those guys are in a good space. They're in a good place. They're playing for the defending NBA championship team. Like, I don't think there should be any talk or anything about them going anywhere, but there is. I don't know. Like what don't you like about your situation? You won 3 championships in 4 years, dude. The last 4 championships that have been played, you've won 3. Like, what are you looking for? Like, you can no longer be Rookie of the Year. None of you are ever going to be Defensive Players of the Year. I don't think any of you, minus KD, will be any MVPs of the league. What are you trying to do? Like, are you trying to make more money or go to a better team? You want to go play where it's cold? Like, I wouldn't leave California. What's wrong with you? What is your boggle? Why would you want to leave that team? Why is there any talk about you leaving that team? Why haven't you shut down any conversation about you leaving that team? You're winning. What's wrong, dude? I mean, Houston is on that ass. Don't get me wrong. James Harden is on a fucking tear. He's scoring 30 points every fucking game, damn near. But shit, are you afraid? You beat him last year? Like, people need to chill. Like, you guys are millionaires and you're playing the sport that you love, and you're probably, let's say it like this. Some people are playing in different places that they probably wouldn't like to play, but they're still playing. You're in California. Dude, what are you doing? Where are you trying to go? Can you please explain that to me? Like, I don't get it. Wants to leave fucking California to go like, where you want to go? Like, seriously, what is Memphis going to do about a point guard as well? Because, they got some switching up to do. I don't know about Conley anymore. I don't really know what's going on with him. I'm going to do a little bit of research on Conley, but I do know that he needs to go have a seat. I love him. He's a good player. But yeah, he needs to have a seat. He's not the same. He's not the same guy he was 2 years ago. Let alone when he got drafted. But I think that Memphis has some shaking up to do, and they probably need to look into trades for him as opposed to trying to deal Marc Gasol. Like, why, dude? Why is he not producing for you? Did he get into an argument with someone? Is someone not satisfied with his output? Like what's really going on? Sheesh. But we're gonna come back in about a half hour with another 15 or so minutes of Alex reporting live and spilling the beans with Alex. I'm gonna try and incorporate my friends because we got a few things to talk about in regards to basketball, and I'm sure that people would like to hear other things as well. I appreciate the people that have tuned in. One love to you.